All right, everybody, it is time for season 4, episode 9 of Better Call Saul. But before we get started, just a quick heads up. If you are watching this over on YouTube, you can watch the Fleet Versions reaction as well as get early access reactions by supporting the Patreon and also checking out Ezret.tv. I will love your support, but aside from that, let's stop talking and get started. Is she on crutches? Oh my god. She hurt herself again.
Excuse me.
What happened?
May I help you?
Oh, I really hope so.
What can I do for you?
My firm submitted plans for Mesa Verde Bank. We're building a branch here in Lubbock.
Oh, sure. I think I saw that come through.
So long story short, I think it's possible the wrong version ended up in our proposal.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. So I have the correct plans here, and I was hoping to just take a look at the approved
She's
plans.
like, no,
to
you got to
compare them,
resubmit.
just to make sure.
Okay. But if
Just
they're
like
wrong,
what-
you know you have to
Refile.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Yep.
I just want to make
What
sure they
happened to
actually are
Chuck
the
and
wrong
then
ones
remember?
before I get into it with my bosses.
No problem. I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Is this like, is this serious or is she trying to pull something?
And room dimensions should be 15'6" by 12'6".
15'6" by 12'6".
Great.
Okay,
break or
so far
spring?
so good.
Huh?
Your foot.
Oh, a sprain. I started trail running a couple months ago. Went for a run last week. Wasn't paying attention and got my foot snagged in one of the roots. Just twisted my ankle.
I can't tell
Do
if
you
this is like,
have a setback for that conference room wall at 2 feet 10 inches?
Yes, the wall is set back 2 feet 10 inches.
I am telling you, my bosses would have murdered me.
I understand.
You know, you're the only person in charge of organization, and suddenly everything's.
who is that?
I assume you would know all about that.
This is a ploy. This is gonna be Jim. Yeah, this is a ploy.
Bill. Where's Aiden?
Bill.
Oh, hey, lady. He's fine, but he's very hungry.
Bill.
And he's like
Bill.
a little eating machine.
Bill.
Could you sniff
Bill.
this for me?
Where's Aiden?
He's fine. He's in the Wrangler.
my
Just take a
God.
smell because... Where are you going?
To get Aiden because you can't leave a baby in a car. What the hell is wrong with you?
Oh, man. What?
Go get the
What
baby,
did I
Bill.
do?
Help
Well, it's
her.
only been a minute. I didn't know. Sorry. What am I supposed to do?
Oh no! What are you?
Slow down. I'm wearing...
What game are y'all playing? It's ruining the entire blueprint.
How's Aiden?
Oh, he's fine. He was only alone for a minute. Thank God. What happened?
Your milk.
What?
Well, it just kind of went everywhere.
What are you talking?
I am so sorry.
Jerry, I can't show this.
All right, all right,
Oh
all right.
my God, they don't even know
Listen,
what to text.
this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. You're gonna give me your copy, and I'll trade them out.
What game are you playing here?
Get in trouble?
They're exactly the same. No one has to know.
Kim and Jimmy are just in so
Thank
deep
you
with this
so
whole
much.
scheming shit.
Shirley, I can't tell you how much this means to me. Really, you're a lifesaver.
We need to stick together.
Wow, she switched.
Being a mom
This girl.
is hard enough.
Okay. So I'm guessing, you know, the actual ones that were filed were incorrect or needed to be updated, or they gave her a very bad timeline to get something done by, and she said that it would happen. So she had to play her cards around that. Uh-oh. Time to see Hector. Good thing he can't speak. But of course, this is going to be something else that Gus is going to have to handle. Another Salamanca's snooping around.
Tío Héctor, soy Lalo. ¿A poco no me reconoce? ¿Uno así?
Not us, no.
Oh. He said nothing means no.
¿Quién tiene los huevos más grandes de todo Michoacán, norte, sur, este y oeste? A huevo.
When does he get the
Sí, ya,
bell?
¿Saben qué estaba pensando esta mañana? Hotel Tulipán. Fue tan amable con ese güey. Y él le dio la espalda. Armó todo ese desmadre solo para demostrar que no le tenía miedo. Se tomó su tiempo con él. Y su esposa escuchaba en la habitación de al lado. Ese pendejo estaba tan orgulloso de su hermoso español, y sus libros, y sus antigüedades.
Oh, boy.
Pero igual cuando todo se perdió en llamas, olía a mierda. Entre las llamas y el humo, hacía tanto calor que la suela de mis zapatos empezó a quemar. Sí, ya sé que fue muy estúpido, pero quería un recuerdo.
Oh, God. What did he take?
Y lo he tenido todos estos años.
After all these years.
Se lo traje. ¿Quiere verlo?
Oh my God, is it gonna be the bell? Yep. Oh my God. That is insane.
Me hace regresar al mismo momento. ¿Se acuerda ese tipo? Como cada rato le estaba hablando.
About
a
to
su
make his
chalán.
first ding.
Ding, ding, ding. Una probada, ándale. Vamos, tío. Otra.
It's about to get a whole lot louder around there.
Eso es un Salamanca. Tío, hablemos del chileno.
Oh my God, I would hate that. She about to like, let me just grab a hold of this.
Same old Hector. Just wants to kill everybody.
God. Ugh.
You know, the biggest
Silly
pancake is
Uncle
not the best
Hector.
pancake. Or they would call it the best
Right.
pancake. That happens to be the biggest. This time next week, I will once again be James McGill, Esquire.
Wow. Okay.
Unexpected bonus of the drop phone business. It turns out it's great for client development.
Yes,
That's
I guess
this
that's
is how
true.
he gets into okay.
Every last one of those idiots
It's
is
slowly
gonna need an
forming.
attorney.
Yep.
Of course, they all know me as Saul Goodman.
What's those details?
A lot of people are going to be begging for the old Yule Babineau treatment.
What's that?
Our powers combined. People would pay top dollar for us to undo
What
a
do you think,
potentially
Kim?
life-ruining sentence.
I think we should only use our powers for good.
What are we considering good as of 9:06 p.m. tonight?
You know what? It's like Potter Stewart said. We'll know it when we see it.
He about to
We
scheme
just
some
drove
more.
300 miles to scam Lubbock, Texas, so that your client can have a 13% bigger bank branch.
Oh
Don't get
my
me wrong, I'm not a second
God.
of it, but how is that using our powers for good?
That's a good point. Jeez.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
All right. Boom, boom.
I'm in position.
We're almost ready here. Stand by.
3 is orange. Ik ga hiervoor niet omheen komen.
What's up?
My apologies. We have a small problem.
How small?
Red light. It means there's no, how do you say, continuity in the circuit of one of the 3 charges.
Oh
the
my
orange
God.
one.
Stand by.
Copy, standing by.
Don't die. I like you alive. This is making me so nervous. Pull yourself together. I do not like this. I guess he was just so worried because, you know, like one small miscalculation or step, it could cause it to detonate. And then comes back up like he wasn't just panicking down there.
I think we're ready here, Michael.
Oh, I hated that. That entire sequence was just... Okay.
All green.
We're good here?
Ready.
Go.
Call it.
On the go.
Gotta make some noise to not raise suspicion because of the blast. That's what I assume anyway. Mike's noticing.
5, 4.
He better crash into something. Oh God.
1. Now.
Wow. Oh, that's smart. Let's go down and check on it, right? Mike knows that it could have gone wrong. Like, he knows that it could have gone wrong now. He's gonna be like, hey, can I talk to you for a second? Oh.
No, I'm good, thank you.
No, we don't accept this. You can't be always on duty,
I can't believe Kai is still here, by the way.
Guten Abend.
Doesn't like that side of the job. Like the risk that comes with it if something goes wrong.
You don't seem pleased.
I'm just tired. I need to know what's going on. Michael, you were married?
I was.
How long?
22 years.
Perhaps you will understand. 26 in April.
Congratulations.
My wife, without her, I am
Adrift.
Yeah, adrift without her.
You've been away before.
Is of course not like this. I finished what I've started, no question of that. Still, I can't help but wonder. No,
What she's doing.
What?
it's impossible. Kai could supervise the work until I get back.
Kai
I don't
could.
wish to cause you hardship, even though I
Oh,
only be
no.
gone for 4 days, 5, maybe total.
You're talking about flying to Germany for a weekend.
Just a quick trip.
Kai's
You
still
wanna
the
see your
problem
wife?
child, right?
More than anything.
Then finish the job.
Yeah. Oh man.
Werner, you can do this. You put your head down and you push your way through. When it's done, from the money you've made here, you'll never be away from your wife again.
Of course. Of course, you're right.
There's more to this. There has to be.
You hang in there.
What kind of paperwork is that?
Mr. Free,
Oh, yes, Law?
there's a man who just came in, and I know that it's been a while, but I was just like, he is so familiar.
Oh no.
I think it's one of the guys that, made all the trouble last year.
Oh shit.
Not the main guy, which is why I'm not totally sure.
Is it Nacho?
I see.
Actually,
Is everything to your liking?
yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Oh
This
god.
is the best chicken I have ever had. It's crispy, but it's not dried out. And
Nacho's like, oh god,
the
I don't want to do
seasoning is
this.
so
He's stressed.
flavorful.
Would you be interested in franchising? Because I would be
no.
eager to invest.
Well, perhaps we should go to my office where we can discuss it further.
Excellent. Don't waste that.
This way.
Time to talk business. Look at his face. Oh,
Now,
it's like I didn't do
what can I for
anything.
you, senor?
The way he looked at him like, you stupid
Eduardo
bitch.
Salamanca, but you can call me Lalo.
I come here on behalf of my entire family. to give you our deepest thanks.
Well, for what?
For what? For saving Don Hector's life. Still, with all the history between you two, what you did was a gesture of peace. Or at least that's how we see it.
I'm very pleased to hear that.
Does Lalo really believe that?
And here we are, getting along. ¿Alguna vez te has puesto a pensar que ese Don Eladio es un cabrón? ¿Mm? Que tal vez le gusta esta mala leche entre nosotros.
Oh, God.
Se la pasa sentado en su alberca.
He's gonna try to cause discourse.
Dando órdenes.
I am satisfied with the current arrangement.
I'm just shitting you. You would be
Are
crazy
you?
to go up against Eladio.
So would you.
Look, I'm going to be in town for a while, so, we'll talk some more. We owe you. If you need a favor, I'm your man.
Same. Naturally.
There's a lot of conversation
and I'll be
that
back for that
happened
chicken,
between
eh?
him and
It's
Hector.
too tasty to stay away from.
Like, he and Hector had a full conversation without Nacho being there. That's why I'm worried about this little visit. Like, I feel like this was all just lip service, and he wanted to just, make Gus wary and, aware that he's here.
So you pick up 6 keys a week?
Yeah.
Let's make it 7.
Where?
He's got a chicken farm way out of town.
Show me.
Oh, my Lord. He's like your personal driver. Is it time already? We're covering a lot of ground this episode, if this really is.
Mr. McGill, we're ready for you now.
Great. Holy shit.
And it looks like you've completed the pre-prosecution diversion program?
That's right, 3.5 weeks ago. I believe if you look at the supplemental materials, there's a letter from my supervisor, Brad Markham.
Good.
Says here you were part of something called the Silver Circle, 3 months in a row.
It's a sales award. And Mr. Finn and the
For
people
such a
at
dead
CC Mobile have
location.
been very generous. You don't have to sell many phones to get in the silver, believe me.
What made you choose that particular field?
Honestly, just to put bread on the table. But I would say it's given me a new outlook on client relations.
Well, Mr. McGill, is there anything you'd like to tell us about the reasons you were suspended in the first place?
This past year, that's pretty much been the only thing on my mind. As I sit here, I can assure you, nothing like that will ever happen again. Never.
Oh, my God.
Well, all right, that would seem to be satisfactory. Meg, you have something?
Mr. McGowan, what does the law mean to you?
Gonna channel his inner Chuck.
Listen, growing up, becoming a lawyer was the last thing on my mind. Even if I wanted to, I didn't have the smarts or the skills or the stick-to-itiveness. But I happened to get a job with some attorneys, and I couldn't help but think, maybe I could do that? My diploma says the University of American Samoa Law School, and that's exactly what it sounds like. That's a correspondence school. I wish it said Georgetown or Northwestern, but UAS is the only one that would take me. I mean, the classes, the studying, trying to pass the bar practically killed me. I must have quit 10 or 12 times, but I kept coming back to it, and I'm really glad I did, because when I got to work with actual clients, there was nothing else like it. Our legal system is complicated, and sometimes it could feel capricious, but it's the closest thing to real justice that we've got.
He's a really
And for
good
it
speaker.
To work, it needs
insanely good
vigorous,
speaker.
passionate advocates. And helping my clients, arguing on their behalf, that's the best thing I've ever done. I've missed the hell out of it.
That was very eloquent.
Plus.
Was there any particular influence on your views?
My brother.
Credit where credit is due. the University of American Samoa.
Oh, I thought he was
Go
going to say
Land
Chuck. I thought she took a mental note of that. Like, not your brother? The Charles
I think we have
McGill
everything
of...
we need. You'll be getting a letter with our decision in the next few days.
Oh, shit, okay.
All right. Thanks for your time, all of you.
But yeah, like the Charles McGill of HHM, he didn't want to talk about him at all. He just talked about his school and... I feel like he got it. Like, he's in the clear, but I feel like we know the answer they were looking for. Well, or at least she was looking for. He's still out there.
I thought he was right up there, you know? Yeah.
He's waiting for them to come out. Oh, no.
Hey, hi.
Hi, Mr. McGill.
Yes, I know they said I'd hear from them, but just between you and me, what did they decide?
Oh, my God.
You gotta be kidding me.
What?
No.
No!
Jim! Jimmy! Oh, no! Hey, wait a minute. Oh, you're denying me? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong?
Mr. McGill, this is not
I did everything right. Please tell me.
Oh, my God.
Please.
Mr. McGill, I can't...
I did everything right.
It was a question of sincerity.
What?
The last
Some
question
members
she
of the
answered.
committee found you somewhat insincere.
I
You're free to
knew
apply
that.
again next year.
Wow. Fuck. I was not expecting that. I knew that would have raised some red flags, but I didn't think they would say no because of that one question. That one question.
Playing volleyball. That guy Kai cheats.
Werner's still talking?
Oh, they've been saying goodbye for about 20 minutes now.
Anything of note?
They got a new puppy, and it's peeing everywhere. They've been at it almost an hour and a half. You want me to give a 10-minute warning?
No. Let him go on as long as he wants.
Wait, okay. They're wrapping up. She's got to get to book club.
What if it's like a secret message or some shit?
Check the perimeter.
Like, I want to think the best of him, but I'm like, I don't know. His actions recently have just made me very nervous. I know this is a very hard job, especially being away from your family, but I don't know. He has me on my toes for some reason now. Starting to feel like a prisoner. He's like, damn. I feel like he's gonna snap. Oh no! This is gonna be. He's not going to see it, Kim.
Our clients would like to propose
Hey there.
changing within the seller's knowledge to the best of the seller's
Oh.
Slow down. Slow down.
Slow down, Jimmy! Oh my God! She's like, what the hell is that? I swear it was just that one question.
What happened? Goddamn year! What am I supposed to do for a whole year?
Jimmy!
I was good, Kim. I mean, I wasn't stuck up, but I
To
knew
the
my
last
shit,
question.
Right? What have you been doing during your suspension? And have you been keeping up with the law? Yada, yada. All fine. And then one of them out of nowhere comes up with this weird-ass question. What does the law mean to you?
That's a big one.
It's huge. And I nailed it. I talked
What was
about
the
the
last
meaning of
question?
the law, and I was down to earth, and I was humble, and I was sincere, and they loved it.
I don't... what did they say when you talked about Chuck?
You never
What does
did.
Chuck have to do with this? What?
Was it, you didn't even...
Why would I?
Okay.
Like, he doesn't even
Okay,
see
listen,
it.
we will figure this out.
He genuinely doesn't
Yes,
see it.
We'll appeal. We'll appeal this to them, or we won't let them, and we'll find a way to make you look sincere.
Kim, I was sincere. You think I'm some kind of lowlife, some kind of asshole?
What
kind of lawyer guilty people hire, right?
Oh,
Jimmy, that's
Lord.
You look at me and you see Slippin' Jimmy.
I never said that.
Yeah, but you thought it.
You want to know why the committee called you insincere? Because you didn't mention Chuck.
What does that have to
They
even...
read the transcripts. They know what happened, Jimmy. They were waiting for you to say something about it.
So I'm supposed to make a big hairy deal about my dead brother at my reinstatement hearing? How is that sincere? Yeah, I don't think about Chuck, okay? I don't miss Chuck. Chuck was alive, and now he's dead, and that's that. Finito. Life goes on, so sue me. There it is again. And that's why we don't have an office.
What? No, just, do not start in on that office. I don't want to hear another word about that stupid office.
Stupid office. Okay, here we go.
Jimmy, I have been on your side since the day we met.
Right?
Who comes running when you call? I have a job, but I drop everything for you. Every single time you
Let 'em
confess to
know.
a felony on tape, I'm there. But somehow in your mind, the only measure of my feelings for you is some office?
Yeah, I'm good enough to live with, to sleep with, but God forbid you should have an office with me.
What are you I just told
you
you
get a little bored with your life, so you come down and roll around in the dirt. Have some fun with
Self-destructive.
Oh, is it fun? Fun
Back
like
up.
lying to the ADA to get your friend out of the shitter? Or fun like standing there with a smile plastered on my face while you play infantile mind games on my law partner?
Oh, what a mistake it was to take me up to your office in the sky. You'll never do that again.
Yeah, maybe I won't. And maybe next time you call, I won't come.
There you go. Kick a man when he's down.
Jimmy,
You
you
want
are
her to do
always
this.
down.
I agree. Couldn't have said it better myself. And he puts himself in these positions. It's not just, oh, I'm so unlucky. Like, don't feel bad about it, Kim. I know this stings a little bit, but you did everything she said was right. Everything. Worst part is you have to fucking say, oh, Lord. This is going to be awkward. Like, maybe you should sleep at the salon. Yeah, okay. I think it would be good for him to actually get some space, figure himself out alone. Then when he's back, then come back.
I messed it all up.
You still want to be a lawyer?
Yeah.
Well, we can start with that.
It's gonna be crazy though. He has to wait a whole nother year.
Hey, Mike.
Hey,
What was Werner
what's going on
doing?
with 6?
Oh,
There, what is that?
Oh, yeah.
uh-oh.
Dead pixels.
Wasn't there yesterday.
A voltage spike earlier. Camera flared for about 20 seconds, but it came right back.
A voltage
This
spike?
is, uh-oh.
Any of the other cameras do that?
Yeah. 10.
So, oh God, what are you doing, Werner?
Show me the outside cameras.
What the fuck?
You, let's go.
Did he dip? What if they're all fucking gone? It's a note, right? On the bed. Oh my God. How did he accomplish this though?
Up there. You check that out.
What's going on? Mike.
Okay, at least they're still there. I thought it was gonna be like a full-on prison break kind of thing. Oh my God. Holy shit. He was the last person I would have expected. Wow. Gus is not gonna like this. They're gonna hunt this man down. He pointed at the camera, so then... Whoa. That, by the way, that was an awesome way to actually, close down the episode. But man, what? I can't believe it. Okay, I want to know what Gus is going to do about this. Because Gus is going to be like, how'd you let this happen, Mike? Actually, I wonder, ooh. Either that or he's going to send Mike out to clean up his mess or something like that. But man, I mean, like, we saw him off all episode, but I did not think that he would be the one to go out like that, to just leave the way that he did. And I wonder if Mike actually thought of him. Honestly, I feel like he did. I feel like Mike might have thought of him as a true friend, This is not going to be pretty. I don't know to what level we're going to go out here, but he did say, because like he did try to get Kai to take his place in order for him to see his wife. So I think that was meant to be our hint that he wanted out, and if he did get out, then Kai was going to take his place. But I still don't know about Kai. But okay, I guess now when it comes to Kim and Jimmy's relationship, I'm full on Team Kim. She wasn't wrong about anything that she said about Jimmy, but I am suspecting that she's going to stick around in order to continue to support Jimmy to some extent anyway. But it is crazy to think that, just one question. I mean, honestly, it probably could have been multiple questions, because she did, lay out two questions. She said, what does the law mean to you? And if there was anything, I forgot the actual wording, but basically she said if there was anyone that he could thank or show gratitude towards or something like that. And he said, he just praised his school, like, go, whatever the name of the school was. I'm just like, oh my God. And you could see the disappointment in her face for a split second. She was just like, oh, okay. Not your brother, not, one of the main partners of HHM. Oh, that's weird. You go from somebody in a mailroom to a lawyer. You really don't have any influence. Your brother didn't have any influence on who you are today, that kind of thing. And I get where Jimmy's frustration comes from, obviously, because, I feel like throughout the entire span of his legal career, Chuck never really was supportive. And, to Chuck's defense, Jimmy really wasn't the model citizen to be a lawyer in the first place. But at the same time, when you do devote so much of your time for your brother's validation, to at least hear, hey, congratulations and I'm proud of you and all this other stuff, and you never get that from him, that can sting. But at the same time, we can't just sit here and act like Jimmy is just the model lawyer. And I feel like we all know that, especially by now. And just earlier, I think the part that annoyed me the most about how he spoke to Kim is, like, earlier in the episode, he was talking about how all these criminals needed, a get out of jail free card, and they needed Saul, and literally in this case Saul Goodman. He tries to turn it around on her and makes it as if he wasn't the one doing exactly what he claimed she felt about him. He was like, oh, you think I'm the person people go to that only guilty people hire? And yeah, you are. You've shown that so many times. But, it's just, maybe that's just denial. It's his coping mechanism. And, it's just, and I get it, that probably wasn't his original intention when becoming a lawyer, obviously, but now it is. Otherwise, you wouldn't have even had that conversation with Kim in that diner earlier in the episode. But, either way, this has been a crazy ass episode. We have one episode left, and it's called Werner. All right, we'll see how that goes. But anyways, until then, of course, if you guys are watching this over on YouTube, definitely check out the Patreon for full length access as well as early access to anything Better Call Saul, plus any other shows, movies that we are watching. I will love your support. But aside from that, you guys have a great day /night, and I'll see you next time. Subscribe.